Also, Gary, look at the go live notification.
I don't know that will pop up for me. Because I don't think, stupidly enough, that I'm following the Twitch account on the one that I'm logged into on my phone.
Oh, I'm telling.
Okay. Adam's looking forward.
Huh?
That's working now.
You're working now.
Fucking got me shit.
Fucking loser. God, get with the phone.
Fuck!
Are we ready?
I mean, we're live.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit. Are we ready?
Yes. For now.
Probably. I don't fucking know. I know nothing.
Do we want to go? We can
You
start
know
here.
nothing, Jon Snow.
Jinsney.
Mirror, fuck off!
Yeah.
You're in.
Welcome back to
The
Dice
war.
Quest and Chaos. It's your boy, Landan Harrison, running the game, telling the stories, being the weird people or the dickheads. To my left, I got...
My name's Adam Hollis. I play Boldaius.
My name's Garrison Brown, I play Zanis, Verora, and I'm scared.
I apologize. I'm Crowe. I play DeGale. Darkcloud the fourth? Wow.
I thought that was a bit. I didn't think that was real.
No, I was laughing at Mira, like, taking your fucking place at his side, like, on the fucking armrest, like,
No.
this is where I sit.
Father.
If I fit...
Just
No, my baby boy!
major brain fart.
Father, help! Yeah, major brain fart?
Yeah, major brain fart.
Major brain fart. And I'm Landan Harrison, once again, your friendly neighborhood DM. And my question for the day is, what
Oh boy.
would be your character's nickname?
I don't want to play this game.
I don't know.
Well, we already know what Zanis' nickname is.
Oh.
Fucktard.
No.
Yeah.
Also, language.
What? Yeah, English?
Are we gonna... What?
No,
It's not subtitle that.
Fucking die.
That's a good question.
Fucking lick me.
That's a weird nickname.
This fucking dog. Go away. Nickname, Mr. Clean.
That is both. Yeah, think like high school nickname. That's great. Yes, go very high school nickname. Or if they're a professional wrestler, like a WWE. Mr. Clean works for both of those.
Everything about that.
Nice scarf. Loser.
It's a mop. Idiot.
That's a whap.
I don't know. I feel like you just get like
puppy.
What?
Too bad that's a rat with fur, not a puppy. She's still kind
Oh,
of
look
cute.
at her eyes.
You know.
There's no thought process.
That's the most endearing thing about her.
There's no brain cells in that head. There's nothing.
No. Oh, hey.
It was purely.
We need a nickname! I want to get to the fucking game!
I gave you Mr.
Windy
Clean.
boy.
I know. You.
Fuck it.
What?
Windy boy.
What?
Windy.
Wendy's nuts drug across the street.
They got eyes. Pro leaves.
Okay, so, Wendy? That's.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Sir?
Mr. Intellect.
Oh, what? We already did mine.
Which was?
Mr. Intellectual.
Oh, you're copping out. Nice.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm not. Bro was the one who fucking said it.
Oh, you're copping out. Nice. Letting someone choose for you. How nice.
The genocidal librarian.
There we go! Thank you!
Does that work? Yeah, it works.
Adorable.
Mira agreed with me. Get rolled, nerd.
You ratioed.
I think we're being sent coffee.
Excuse me?
I don't drink coffee.
I don't either.
I just got it. Sonia said you need to DoorDash some coffee cheese for
save
everyone.
Sonia's fucking number.
I'll take some coffee.
It is in my phone. It's just this thing
Uh-huh.
doesn't fucking update.
Cool! With that, we'll jump into the fucking episode. Okay, so. Last time, as you all started parading through the never-ending fog that guards the interior of Ollpheist, some of you slept, some of you heard things, some of you didn't sleep. During your sleeps, visions came to you, very realistic visions on all fronts, as you had a chance encounter with Vizala, your old friend.
Fuck up.
Who would have thought? And not to mention that, as we ended the last episode, you all are whoever, you're the abduction. You were tasked to abduct Talina.
You were the abduction.
But yes. And then after that, you ran back into your childhood buddy,
Maybe.
Nemea. And so that's where we're gonna back to.
Well, then she said it would be a couple of days, and then 3 hours later was like, "Sup, bitches!"
So, as she ends with speaking her previous statement, as she kind of snaps her fingers and the thorns and roots around grow into chairs, as you all are now allowed to sit.
Does one of them just grow under me because I fell on my ass when she came out of the phone?
No.
Oh, no, I just did on my ass.
Yes.
You said a couple of days.
What are you talking about?
Oh, fuck. Time's a bitch.
Okay.
We talked like a couple hours ago. For me.
What talk?
Fuck! Oh no.
Okay.
Did we not have... I was asleep and I talked to something and it looked like you and it talked like you.
Well, I don't remember anything like that.
Didn't you come out of the fog saying I've been told I need to meet you?
No. No. You know, whenever I thought I'd be reunited with a very good friend of mine, I thought it would be a lot nicer than this.
I'm terrified now because I definitely talked to something that looked like you in my head like an hour or two ago.
Well, it was not me. I mean, the fog does play tricks on people.
And then it said that I should go and... Okay, yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. I was...
She sits down.
Hi.
DeGale sits down.
Let's sit down.
Well, hello to all of you. My name is Nemea. I felt like it was time to show myself to some degree. Hello? Shut up.
She have a little pet fucking fake creature with her.
Make a perception check.
I think that's a 17.
17?
I think so.
I mean, in the fog, there's a very, very large shadow with black piercing eyes. As in, you can see, like, through, because you can see well, through the fog, you see that there is a very, very large, think of like, kind of like a rhino in size, but it's very furry, and you can only see the eyes, and they're piercing, like, shiny black. As she shouts back towards the creature. So, I wanted to say that it's good to see you again.
Yeah, hi.
And
Guess we're doing this again.
again,
I told you. I talked to something. I thought it was you.
got it. Okay. Well, I've heard many things. Your essences appeared somewhere near my domain.
I that's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
In a portal that I had no recollection of existing.
Also my fault.
Sensing a trend here.
There's a lot of things that are my fault.
Okay. Nothing has changed. So... And she gives a very, very familiar smirk. And then she laughs and gives a slight chuckle as... Well, your essence is very curious as to my plane being tainted by some sort of presence.
Mm-hmm. I have little, I can't say the word. I have lycanthropy. From the great old one, not that the ancient one, whatever the name was.
Are you trying to say the name of the group?
Yes.
I don't remember the name of the group. Fuck.
Like the first, like the precursor to all werewolves and werekind.
Yes.
Oh, great. So that explains.
Yes, the ancient one.
That explains the Tapiti. Okay. So that's good to know.
So one of your guys like almost fucking killed me.
What do they look like?
It's a very big werewolf. He's very scary.
Oh, was that Clyde? Was it like, was he
I
very...
didn't really get a good look at him. He just sprinted at me and then slashed.
Well, there's only a few. I only really have one werewolf that is under my control, but only when I'm on the Unsullied Court's, payroll. But it's Clyde. Yeah, no, he's actually really good at backgammon.
Well, his backhand's also very good.
I have seen that. Did you get hit by that?
Yes.
And you're alive.
I know.
Kind of.
Oh, yeah, no. Yes and no.
We'll go on about that. So you survived a backhand from Clyde, which is impressive because most just turn into mush. Okay, and you have why are these people traveling with you?
To be completely honest, it's not a matter of choice, though I'm trying to build bridges, Boldaius. He's being stubborn. I'm trying to be friendly. I've been trying to be more friendly since we got to this forest.
Okay.
You started trying to be friendly like 12 hours ago.
Yeah, when we entered the forest.
So what's the issue? You just not like him? Is that...
That's mainly it.
Oh, okay. So, as his longest friend only, and longest friend.
And are we friends?
Well, if you have to ask.
No, Shade Silver's my friend.
This is a business relationship.
You're my dad.
Stop that!
You're my dad.
I'm your friend. As Hema Wheelie comes by and grabs you by the back and squeezes the hell out of you. Still a great hug, but just he's a bit too happy to say friend. He's like the hedgehog or the porcupine from Over the Hedge, or no, Open Season. That's
it.
Friend. Anyway, so he hugs you.
It's a great fucking movie.
I know he's. Can I do anything to help, or does he have to just keep trying? Because deep down, he does have good qualities.
Yeah, somewhere down there.
Roll an insight check.
Lying bitch. 16.
It was worded very specifically.
Mm-hmm.
As to, she is being truthful. I mean, they are friends. But she recognizes that he is hard to get along with.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he does have a lot of good qualities to him, but they're qualities. They don't make the person.
Yeah.
But you get the feeling that she recognizes that he doesn't try to make friends with anyone. Mm-hmm. So there's a little bit of like admiration. Because, you get the feeling that she friended him. Yeah. And that's how that happened.
Yeah.
Give him a chance, please. No, not right now. You need to work some things. But at some point, I'm sensing a lot of tension in this group. Are you guys all okay? That's a dumb question.
I feel like I'm also the cause of a lot of that.
Tension?
I've been a wreck.
Okay, nothing has changed. What does that mean?
Shall we go down the list of bad decisions that I've made?
I hear something flying over our heads.
It is
It's loud.
fucking insanely loud.
Yeah, you see a very, very large rock. Like the bird, not a rock. Like ROC. That is about maybe like 4 football fields long.
Holy shit.
As like that's the
a big old bird.
Yeah.
That's
Somebody
big
called
ass
Colonel. Anyway, I think it's gone. Anyways, continue. Yes, a lot of things have gone wrong.
A majority of them, I think, are my fault.
Has anything gone right?
Has it?
Kinda.
Were you all
Not
alive?
for a long time.
I did find the genie.
So, how we all met is that we were in prison for 5 years.
I don't know how I got there, and I really don't know what I did to get there.
I'm just surprised
None
he
of us
survived
do.
5 years. I told you
Oh,
he
we
would
don't
not.
remember.
He would
either.
not
We were
last.
unconscious.
I would say you would not last a day in prison. That's not what I meant. Continue.
And we finally woke up after that.
One second. As she whistles, you see a squirrel run down, like off of a tree, come over, and he has little glasses on and a little notepad, and he starts writing. Continue.
Oh my god, he's adorable.
And I'll pretty much just go over what
Yeah,
we've been
yeah.
through,
Okay.
and
You give her the spark notes. Got it.
good old.
I'm sure Boldaius emphasizes that he died.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Squirrelington, did you get that?
His name is what?
Sir Squirlington. He's one of my best friends.
He's adorable.
He gives a wave. Keep writing. Okay, so that is a novel that I have to read. Luckily, he has phenomenal handwriting. So, that's a lot of information. What can I do as a friend and someone who's very interested to see how this play... You've heard this before. You're looking at me like you've heard this pitch before. Okay. And you...
Yesterday.
This is our third time so far.
Okay, so
Well, one
a
of them-
genie... What was his name again?
Nope. Make that 4. Forgot the genie.
Who are you thinking of? Who's the other two?
Fucking the devil.
Well, yeah, there's that one. But
Vizala, which
Vizala.
also... The fuck. Continue.
1. And just the second time just the other day.
Oh, you're counting him twice.
And,
Okay.
yeah. And the genie just a few days ago. And now you.
Okay, well, you all have a lot on your plate, and I'm going to try to not come off that way. But a lot of things are rearing their ugly heads, especially in my plane.
We keep hearing this.
Did you do something?
Yes, he turned into a Talipi.
This is news.
A what?
Roll me a history check. Or Arcana.
I think they're both the same for me, so. Yeah, they are.
Don't
Let's do that.
Or Nature.
I got 11. I rolled shit.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
15. Nature.
You know it's an Elvish word. You both recognize that's Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
And if you speak it's an old Elvish word.
Oh, okay.
So it's not.
Speak that.
Yeah. It's so you know it's some sort of creature, obviously from context clues, and you know it's Elvish. So this is something that had probably plagued the elves a long time ago. Like you remember reading about it, but you don't remember specific things about it because you were more important. You cared more about the social structures and everything else going on, and like the major players instead of like one mythos, like mythical being. And you're like, it's not on the level of the Minotaur, but it's more deadly, but less known about. So it's even more not realistic, so you kind of disregarded it. And you kind of get a similar vibe. You, however, being the Beastmaster, you and also because whenever she says Talipi, something in your brain almost activates and unlocks what you turned into. Talipi is the Elvish word for Wendigo. However, it's a roided out version of it.
Because that needed to exist ever.
And that's why several gods put themselves together to get rid of it. Not gods, but like lesser deities and like demigods. High level. Real shit. Yeah. So you know about that. You know that it is just a powerful being that it took a lot of people to take out. So, thanks for that. It's been useful because it's helped bring out the things in those areas, but let's just say the corruption continues. So did you know you could do that? Is that like...
To be real honest with you, I only know the few things that I may turn into. A Talipi is not one of those things.
Okay, so that was just a bad luck of the draw.
Well,
It's like a pick your monster with
whenever
him.
Oh, that's fun.
whenever Clyde showed up, the thing that's in my head,
Clyde did that to you.
yeah. Yeah, no, whenever Clyde showed up, the Ancient One was like, hey, I'm gonna transform you, and
So that you could protect yourself. I see. It was like a defense mechanism.
yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Okay. Yes. No. That makes sense. If you have some connection to the lone wolf, that's what I'll call him. Then you should definitely have a cup of tea with Clyde.
Well, anytime I step into your domain, he has my scent, so...
Oh, yes, I would tell him to back the fuck off. I can't make any promises, but he won't actively attack you. He just might try and, intimidate you, is probably it.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's wearing his top hat, then he's fine. So...
What?
What?
The fuck does the top hat mean?
Out of game, this reminds me of Fenrir.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Oh, yes, no, he's a duke.
You're such a bitch.
Well, he's my lieutenant. He also is a duke.
Okay, we're going back. Also, okay, so... And so when I had the conversation with the thing that I guess wasn't you in my head, it said that I could, in theory, move ownership of my soul from the dickhead to them.
Uh-huh.
Is that actually a thing with you, or is that just something
Well,
that...
for sure. You just have to find where the contract is. If you can get a hold of the contract, then you can rewrite it, depending on the level of power.
I'm sure that'll be easy.
I mean, depending on who's trying to gain your essence, they could actively help.
Like the guy that has my soul right now? Or...
Yeah, they could help, find the contract. And locate it.
I get the strangest of sensations. He's not going to be very helpful. He's kind of an asshole.
Oh, you keep finding those.
Well, I mean, he did kill Boldaius.
You died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did die. I'm sorry.
There's a little octopus thing, and he came to talk to us later, but at the time he was very large, and then he slammed his tentacle down and crushed Boldaius.
Are you harboring resentment for that?
Would you?
Personally? No.
You're a better person than I am.
You don't become an archfey for being a good person.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yes.
The last time that we talked, well, actually, the time before the last time that we talked, because the last time that we talked, I was dying, and it was not. I don't want to talk about that conversation. We were just hanging out and finding shit, artifacts and shit. What the fuck happened?
Well, I found one, and it helped.
What?
Well, I still kept looking.
What?
You had your own journey to go upon.
I was dying.
I know. I wasn't helping.
Well, leaving didn't help either.
Well, you're here, aren't you?
I'm not very happy about it.
Roll me an insight check.
That's not bad.
Anyone can roll me an insight check, by the way. If you give a shit.
16.
Okay. What is it?
7.
7. 6. Sick.
12.
You guys are... She's guarding something.
Mm-hmm.
You get... Because... You get... She would have disadvantage against you. You would get the feeling that she maybe had found something without you while you guys were around each other that caused her to leave. She's being very guarded and kind of alluding to very Doctor Strange-esque of I know more.
She left you for another man.
The gazer's like...
I'm literally looking at like my personality traits right now. I need to see how he's going to react to this because I don't know. Okay. You're hiding something.
She like opens her cloak.
No,
naked,
not
fully
on you.
naked. Opens her cloak. No, I don't think so. He was pale. Now he looks sunburned.
You know, every single time he talked about you, I thought this was an intimate relationship. Obviously, it wasn't because he is stunned. Hello, Mr. Intellectual.
Okay.
Is that the first time you've seen some titties? Pussy? Like cat? Yeah, okay.
He just sits there.
Anyways. Gerard, that's his issue.
Okay, well, you guys are going to the mouth of hell itself, so...
We're gonna meet his dad.
I'm back. What? What? What?
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me.
The mouth of fucking what?
Your father is just in Ollpheist?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know a thing about the tower.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's at the top of the tower, right?
If he said it feels like he's at the top tower, right?
Yeah.
What was it called again?
Okay, Nam, your eyes, they're telling me that this is bad.
This is either the best thing to happen to your group or the absolute worst.
Because what?
Depending on who that entity is and where they rank, you might have a very, very powerful ally among you.
Ally or enemy for him?
Bro, like...
Well...
Come on.
It's hard to play. He would be hard to place. He won't be like any of the other were creatures. And in the presence of any of the higher ups, they'll definitely respect him compared to the more diluted creatures. But anyway.
All I'm saying is, we saw the bridge that leads into the Ollpheist.
Oh yes. That's definitely a warning to stay out of Ollpheist.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Honestly, it's kind of a nice thing.
Yeah, specifically aimed at were creatures.
Yes, well, it's aimed at everyone. It's supposed to deter anyone from traveling because they will die at some point. And so it kind of keeps people from dying because they turn around. But you all are here.
He mentioned the benefactor part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so...
Exclusively.
Mm-hmm.
And
Also,
your friend, who I'm sorry for.
Oh, and the fucking,
Vigil.
No,
Zelzul?
brother.
Elwar.
Kirik?
That one.
Oh, your brother?
Yes, my brother.
Oh.
That sounded like an exclamation. Yes, my brother! Yes, my brother! Anyway. Yes, I was listening. Squirrelington? Mm-hmm. See? He has it written down.
Why do I feel like you just saw the clips of Cogman and now have inserted him?
Not at all, actually. That is funny, though.
So, back to the other thing that I was talking about. You're hiding shit.
You're
Do not
pointing at me.
Yes.
She opens one side of her shirt.
Stop it. It's distracting. No. I will not be distracted.
Hey, you might want to put your hands down there so you can hide the fact that you're blushing somewhere else. That's not your face.
That is incredibly inappropriate.
Yeah, and you're incredibly being inappropriate right now.
No, I'm asking. I'm accusing.
Yeah, but you're still blushing down there.
Shut the fuck up,
Okay.
DeGale. What did you find before I died? You found something before I died.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the reason you left.
Don't know about that.
Well, it's part of it.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh, you're wrong.
18 insight check.
I'm also... Wah. It's 9.
For all intents and purposes, her demeanor's definitely shifted, and she looks more truthful than ever.
Then why did you leave?
Well, because I knew that if I left, you would find what you were looking for. Sometimes the road to healing is one you must take alone, which I had to learn, unfortunately. I wish I could have been there. I wanted to be, but...
Were you aware that the thing that I was going to find was this? Because this was not what I was looking for.
I had no clue what you would find. I just knew that you would be alive, which is more than enough. Undead, or not, still alive. You do still have a heart.
Yeah, I guess so.
And a few other things.
Stop it. Everybody stop it.
Hey, Boldaius hasn't done anything yet. What?
Look at that friendship. It's started blossoming. Okay, well. I will not hinder your travels anymore. If you need me, I shall be in my domain preparing for many things. Is there a preferred way to contact you all? I won't be around very often, but if you need me, it's possible that I will answer.
I mean, I've already tried to contact you like every time that I was panicking, so...
Everyone else who tries to contact us really just shows up, so...
Yeah, we're very...
Apparently we're very reachable.
I was about to say, do you not get tired of that? Would you like that to stop?
I'm very tired of it.
I'm not, it's interesting.
I don't really care.
1 second. She goes over to Scorlington, and then you see him open up his little trench coat, and then you see it her reach into the trench coat, her elbow deep, and then grab something, pull it out, and she walks over and hands you all an amulet. You put it on.
What does it look like?
It is, so you look at it, it is the most mute color you've ever seen. Complete, or I guess, lack of color that you've ever seen. It is gray as gray can be, almost looking like it devoids all life around it. As you put it on, you feel the fog start to dissipate a little bit. All the voices that were around, all the creepiness just start to things that aren't there are not there anymore. You don't feel the eyes as heavy on you from Trelaka. something is muting the spirit around your spirit, essentially, causing you to be difficult to find. Essentially what it is it prevents divination magic from viewing you. Similar to a lead box and like carrying like an object.
The relaxation that appears on Zanis is just.
Oh, that was quick.
Put it in my bag.
Put it on.
Same with you. Your gauntlet still glows, and it still guides you, but the eyes from whatever is watching you subsides. Not entirely, but heavily. So it looks like almost like it's having a difficult time of watching you every step. But because of the steps you've taken and the path you've started to go down, it still can reach you. Because it's in tune with your essence, it's very similar to him. The Ancient One is...
I didn't put it on, I just put it in my bag.
No, I know.
Okay.
And when you're holding it, the Ancient One is distant, as well as Vigil's spirit.
Yeah.
So you all can have those. It'll help protect you and keep you out of harm's way and anyone's eyesight.
Much appreciated.
So I recommend having those on when not wanting to deal with any additional shit. So I have to go. It was wonderful meeting you two and you all as she gestures towards your squad. And it was nice to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes in for a hug.
Yeah, he hugs.
Okay. You embrace. She lets go. She pats you on the head. And then teleports away. The chairs stay. But the fog starts to roll back in as her presence leaves. Take two.
I want one of those squaws. That is the cutest thing ever.
You should have just asked for it then.
Squirrelington's still there, writing.
Oh.
To be honest, I thought Squirrelington was like on the man's shoulder.
No, he was sitting on like a little stool, like almost like a court typer.
Are you just gonna be around now? Or are you just like finishing up your notes and then you're gonna leave? I can't speak with animals. Are you just fucking with us then?
What time of day is it?
You can totally talk, can't you?
It is, by now it's about like 11
a.m.
Yeah. Because that was a good...
Well, that was fun. Let's get going.
Okay. I would like somebody to roll me a d20 for today.
I got it.
Why?
3.
God damn it, Adam!
Why should I think I did it last time?
I don't think I rolled one last time.
I've never rolled well in a situation.
I know! Why do you keep doing it?
Because it's fun.
Zanis dies because of one of your shitty fucking rolls.
Oh. Join the fucking club.
Hey! At least your fucking character's still here!
Is he?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes!
I'm not.
What is everyone's sanity points?
I'm at 2.
I don't remember if I lost one or not, but I had 3.
You lost one when you didn't have one.
But then you gain 3.
But then you gain 3.
So I have 3.
No. I was just dumb. So you have 3.
Okay.
I'm at 0.
Mm-hmm. Can everyone roll me a perception check?
Son of a whore.
16.
8.
Fucking dude.
Huh?
22.
This is funny.
As you all continue to travel, staying in your very close proximity, specifically to Boldaius as the fog clears him the most. And are you riding on Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're on Shade Silver. You're walking?
I don't really need to ride on Mike, but I do.
The last time it was writing things, I was writing on Mushroom Boy.
Wheelie? Got it.
Mushroom Boy.
Mm-hmm. Who's still there? Him, Bubs are also there.
Cool.
As you all continue to walk, you're the first one to recognize something. Into the fog that you can mostly see through, you're starting to pick up movement, shifting between the trees. Half a second later, you're picking up the movement, feeling like it's pretty close, almost like you can almost hear the movement. It's very much like Naruto-esque, as it's like going from tree to tree, like it's very much jumping from tree to tree, but not continuing in that line. It's a bunch of other trees that it's jumping to. As you don't seem to see anything. You're kind of just talking to Shade Silver. You're just trying to figure. You're still trying to deal with whatever the fuck just happened emotionally.
No, he's not okay.
On top of the previous emotional distress you were under.
Emotional damage everywhere.
So, emotional damage. So, I need a wisdom saving throw. You're normal. You're normal. You have disadvantage.
Fuck. I fail.
Did you roll a natural 20?
No.
Okay, you said you failed. I was like, sir?
I rolled a 6.
Might not fail. 14.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Mm-hmm.
18.
So, as you start to see them track, like they're starting to track movements. You start to see the shadow, you're starting to catch patterns. Almost like okay, it's this tree, then this kind of tree, then it's over here, then it's over here, then it's over here, then it goes away. And then you see more shadows doing the same thing. They're all starting to like make this like insane pattern. And then as in front of all of your faces, you see this almost like ghastly face jump out at you. So you're the only one who saved, as you two are going to gain a point of sanity.
Ah, great. 3. Neat.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. What does that even do?
I think we're losing our minds.
Did it go away after that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's very much like a jump scare.
Got it.
You were watching it and you were trying to track it. You weren't expecting the voraciousness of the scream.
Mm-hmm.
While you're kind of hearing these kinds of screams from the creatures you can turn into whenever you sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not used to it, but it definitely is like you jumped a little bit, but it's not as jarring for you.
Yeah.
As it came out of fucking nowhere for you.
Like, what? Okay. Ah!
God.
Loud.
Do I still hear the movement?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That was...
Did it just pop in? Do that, like, hit and run us?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That was fucking random.
Can I have another D20, please?
No! You are not fucking alive!
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky number 13?
Yes.
Perfect.
I fucking hate you so much.
As
Who are you
you're
talking to?
going
You!
towards the end of your day, you're hearing a weeping.
Okay, Left 4 Dead.
As each step you take and every move you make, you feel like someone's watching you. As you continue on, the fog gets denser. It's starting to get dense for you.
Mm-hmm.
You now can't exactly... Your gauntlet is still guiding you, but you can't see exactly where it is. As the sound of crying gets louder, every different direction that you take guides you towards that sound. And in front of you, you see a weeping child. No older than probably 4 or 5. Female, presenting. Long black hair. As her back is turned to you, the clothes that she's wearing seems to be one long gray cloth. Ragged. Very much used. What do you do? And no, you can't get the achievement for one-shotting her with a shotgun.
Let's go blast. I was so gonna shoot her.
I mean, you still can.
Oh, he immediately, his hand is up.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Continue.
I think I'm gonna shoot it.
Please don't.
Well, it's not a child.
We can just go around it.
I don't think that's the way this works.
The crying is getting louder. It's turning into wails.
Up to you.
I shoot it.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. 18.
As you blast, the kind of like the dark, almost like tentacles that like start to amorphize from your hands, blast forward, and as it does, she turns very quickly and looks directly at you. And as it fires, you see these deep black eyes that are oozing with this black ichor swallow the blast. As she emits this like dark energy that kind of it starts to coalesce around everyone. For each sanity point, you're going to take a d12.
Oh, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down.
I know.
Oh, I think he's rolling it.
Oh, I am.
You're rolling it? Good.
Are
Look
you-
what I rolled.
Are you sure good?
He rolled as high as he can roll, so...
No, but real fucking good. Oh my god. I apologize in advance. 40 damage?
To me? You said I'd take 1 for each sanity point. I have 3.
So you have 4, right? 40 damage? 33 damage.
Fuck, alright, go on, it's 32!
And then none. As it seems like Vigil's light shines and creates this little beacon for you. And almost like a magic circle protects you. But the light almost kind of like a Patronus from Harry Potter, takes the shape of a very, very large wolf for a second as it just swipes across.
Beautiful. Outside game. Inside game. What the fuck?
Just slumps over and shakes him.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ! What the hell?
And it's gone.
You so much more health than me have. Oh my god. My max is 40 less than yours.
Bro, you literally would have died.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Ouch. DeGale looks at everyone, make sure they're okay. I can't tell if he's asleep or not.
Yes, because I fell asleep right after that.
He's dying. Like, the black ichor that coalesced around all of them causes you to have these, like, large scratch marks all over your body, and...
I'll just add them to my collection of
Oh,
scars.
yeah. I mean, you don't feel any of the pain.
Yeah.
But your eyes also seem to be bleeding this black ichor as he's... You know it's kind of... It looks like the color of his blood, but it's darker. His is kind of like a brownish black, like blood that's like been around the same spot for a long time. This is black.
Oh. Hey, Human Willie, can you let me down for a second?
Okay.
Thank you. And, this is a lot earlier than expecting, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. What's your class again?
It's the warlock. It's the
Undead?
form of dread one. I don't remember which one's that one.
Don't you have the thing that can prevent you from going down?
That is the sorcerer.
That's the sorcerer? Okay. Cool. Okay.
So yeah, I go down and
Fucking what?
Yeah. Laudanus thing.
Hey, yo.
Because I thought you also did the thing. Not because of that, but I thought you did. I keep thinking you're the sorcerer warlock combo
no.
that's undead both. Continue.
so yeah, I go down and I will cast Cure Wounds.
You will immediately get a success. Roll me a die, please. Wait, what level did you cast it at? Yes, so you get one success.
That's a success.
Okay. He seems to be gaining consciousness a little bit. His breathing is sped up. But he's still down.
Right.
Would anyone like to do anything else for the next 6 seconds?
Six seconds will go by.
That's not a success.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Ooh, almost real bad. He's fighting, but you know.
I'm now one natural one away from death.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try and steal a Cure Wounds from somebody.
Alright. You do it, so so you cast Cure Wounds. So mark that off. Is there a specific way you would like to do it, or you want me to take control of it?
I'm so fucked. So
I can do it if you want.
So I just kind of pry open a little hole in the world itself.
Yeah.
And then I reach through, and on the other side is someone trying to save their best friend from a mortal wound. Say thank you, and I close it.
So what happens is as you do open it and you see this, they look like adventurers as well. And it looks like they vanquished their foe. They he's very happy, but this is the last thing. He knows he can save him. It's his last spell slot.
It's a third party in Apex.
He knows this will save him, but it's his last chance. And as he goes to reach for his friend, he makes contact with your boy here. As he touches, he goes, "No!" As you just see tears plop out of it onto you.
Oh,
so your face has like 2 like wet spots on it from the tears as his hand is yanked back through reality.
Do I wake up or no?
You're still not conscious. Someone could slap you awake.
I backhand him.
How hard do you backhand him?
Not very.
Okay.
Enough to make a satisfying sound.
Okay. Roll the d8, please. And because you also roll a d8. And whoever got the higher number that'll do the healing.
7.
Alright, you're healed 7 points. As you are brought back to life, as you see standing over you this like residue of a portal that is being closed by Boldaius. And you see DeGale to your side, kind of almost like nursing you like a medic.
Thanks, guys.
Good. You're finally awake.
God damn it.
Boldaius is getting hit for 40-12 again.
No.
God damn it.
Thanks, guys. I don't know that not shooting it would have changed the outcome, to be completely honest, but it didn't help.
I told you not to.
I looked for approval and you shrugged.
I didn't give a fuck. And I'm gonna like slap your face. And
you gonna fucking heal me with a slap to the face?
Yes. As I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Oh, fix it.
Do I still have the 3 sanity points too? Fuck.
You have 5 now.
Oh, fuck!
12.
And you will also gain a point of sanity, Adam.
Oh, so we're both at 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Because you took damage. And as you guys both reach 5, your brains are starting to lose grasp of... You can't seem to remember their names. And you can't remember their names. The feelings are still there. You know that you traveled with them, but you just can't remember their names. It's like at a party when someone just told you your name at the beginning of the conversation and you forget by the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're feeling right now.
I'm just kind of glancing around.
That's the same thing.
And then I'm just gonna try and just like tell myself, no, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep walking.
Zanis ain't gonna fucking admit they forgot their names.
Okay.
And I make it back up on top of him, Willie, and...
Yeah, I get up on Mike. Do I remember Mike's name?
No.
Oh.
You don't remember anyone's name.
Do I know the camel's got my mount?
Hmm?
Do I remember the camel is my mount?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
You just don't know names. You literally cannot remember a single name.
Not even Bubs?
Not even Bubs.
Damn.
You just see a fucking blob following you that you get good vibes from.
That's fucked up.
You also get good vibes from Mike. You get good vibes from DeGale. You get okay vibes from...
What the fuck?
You know he's an ally. You know he's not an enemy. But you also know you got beef. That you're working through. So do with that as you will. And you are suffering the same things.
Just keep going, I guess.
You forgot your mom's name. You don't know Nemea's name.
Just every name that...
Every name that has ever existed to you, you forgot.
My own?
Mm-hmm. But you know this is you're at 5 sanity points. You're not at 7. 7's the next milestone.
Oh, goody.
3, you start going on edge. 5, you forget all names in existence. 7 is when shit gets fun.
I want to ask my glove who I am.
Is that out loud?
Out loud.
Are you struggling with names?
The
too?
name Diabolus comes over your mind.
Are you struggling with names too, friend, currently?
No.
What's my name?
I'm just watching this interaction on top of him over the shoulder, so I'm like 12 feet up in the air.
Intellectual.
Yeah, that works.
My actual name.
Intellectual.
That's not my actual name.
Is to me.
No, it's not.
What is your name? As Bubs kind of walks over.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, I
Fucking
don't know.
loser.
I'm Bubs. Nice to meet you.
You don't know your name either.
Yeah, I do.
What's your name?
Diabolus.
Sounds good to you.
He's not wrong.
Okay, well, I don't remember shit.
Okay. Are you guys just having trouble remembering names, or?
It's names. It's specifically names.
Okay. Well, you're technically Boldaius, but your real name
You
is
were fucking wrong.
Diabolus. And Zanis.
You don't like that. You don't like that name.
I just started going by Diabolus.
What?
Okay.
What game are you playing?
I will call you.
I'm playing D&D.
You're playing another game though too.
You don't like that name.
Pokemon.
Stop it. Don't like that. That's my name?
He looks actively disappointed.
Okay. Diabolus. Do you remember where to go?
Of course.
The gauntlet's still guiding him. So.
Yeah.
Alright. That's all I care about right now. So.
As you all continue on, oh wait, I need another roll.
No. 1, 16.
1, but for me it's nat 20. Maybe not for this.
It's not for this.
I would like to say that mine finished rolling fucking first.
Cat.
Is it a 1?
Mm-hmm.
And a 16?
Yeah.
Make 17.
Oh god. He's gonna do both.
Hey, roll 1 too.
Hero, what the fuck?
Okay. So,
I need to look up his list of fucking torture methods.
I'll let you talk about. Alright, so, as you all are traveling, you get a very strange sensation. And nothing really comes of it. You just feel weird.
Oh, great.
Almost like
Great.
the amulets just aren't working.
Oh, neat.
You all look human right now. You don't feel any magic flowing through any of you all. You just feel normal. Mundane, even. All of your trauma is just kind of drifting away. You're all just kind of like normal people. NPCs almost. Everyone roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright, up there it is.
9.
17.
19.
So...
Yeah,
9.
add a point of sanity.
Huh?
So,
No,
yeah,
you removed 2.
Huh?
You removed 2.
I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
You also removed 2. And you're going to add 4.
Get fucked.
What the fuck?
As you just feel like everything just get kind of balanced out. There's just, you're all normal. You're all on the same wavelength. You're still kind of just normal. Nothing special about you at all. Your memory's kind of faded. Everything is very like our world. Then you all blink really hard. One big blink, and you all look around. You're all back to normal.
So I remember names again, correct?
Yes.
Am I still disgusted with my name?
I mean, it's not that you were disgusted. You're just like, meh. You didn't like where it came from.
Ah.
And you still kind of don't.
That's...
But it's still your name. As you all hear, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
I feel like this could only end badly.
There's a cacophony of ribbits at this point. Rit, rit, rit.
I feel like this can only end badly.
Hey, Bubs.
Ugh.
What are those?
Frogs. Sounds like frogs.
Bad frogs?
Oh, frog. I don't know. Could be bad frog. I'll eat a bad frog. Rit.
Run, maybe?
Keep going.
Run?
As you keep going forward, and are you picking up the pace at all?
Sure.
Okay. Slight jog.
Kick Mike into gear a little bit.
Got it. Slight jog for your mounts. As the cacophony of ribbits seems to be reaching a height as it gets deathly quiet.
I close my eyes and I plug my ears.
Okay.
The last time that this happened, everything exploded quickly after that.
You feel something. Ah! You feel something. Plop. Everyone does. Everyone feels something. Plop. Squishy. It's rubbery.
My hood's up, so I'm just kind of like...
Yep. Doesn't move.
What is it?
You see a frog in your hand.
I throw it.
What kind of throw?
Just like a...
Oh, you toss it.
Yeah.
You don't like fucking... I was
I
expecting a Gronk spike. But yes, so you just kind of like toss it away. It starts hopping behind you. It's in your hand. You poke it. It's a normal frog.
I want to look at my hand, too.
They're all like dark green.
Is there any residue?
I mean, it's slimy.
I guess.
I wipe it off on Zanis.
You're gonna wipe it on Zanis?
Yeah.
I do not allow that shit. Get the fuck away from me.
I wipe it on Shade Silver.
You fucking bitch!
What kind of frog is this?
These just seem like bullfrogs. It's just
I let it ride.
keeps hopping behind you. Oh, you're letting it ride you?
No,
Ride a Hema.
I like bullfrogs.
I guess.
They uglier than me.
Okay.
Hello?
Howdy.
Why are you on my head?
Because this is where I was told to go.
By who?
My mom.
Who's your mom?
Well, she's right there. And you look in front of you guys, and you see there's a large pond with dozens and dozens of frogs as the fog kind of clears out of the way.
There's a big fucking frog, isn't there?
No.
Oh.
We're gonna meet the frog king.
As you see the frogs just kind of like chilling, like anthropomorphized. You see a few grungs. you see just like a bunch of like frog and frog people chilling in a large, like almost like oasis kind of pond. As
Does it just sound like a fucking cafeteria to me?
Kinda, yeah. Well, it's like they're not like being obnoxious with their croaks anymore. It's just like now that you see it, it's kind of like people just talking. Like it's just nothing like that's like, oh god, shut the fuck up. It's just like people are talking.
And there's a lot of them.
The grungs are speaking common.
Oh.
And you see there are two frogs in like ill-fitting like knight armor. They're grungs, but one's a bit more toad-like, and one's very froggy. One is a very green frog, one is a very brown toad. Very, very muscular and like large, but their armor is not fitted for them. It's just armor they found. Or took off something. Up to you. They both have like pikes, and like one has a pike, one has a halberd. And as you see going past it, you see a yellow canary the size of a human with wings. We would all know this as an Aokakra, but this humanoid is just kind of like sitting across a throne, a stone throne, just like feet up, and just kind of like just chilling until it sees you guys and goes, well, hi! Come on in.
God damn it, Crowe.
That's a pretty good one. Come on in.
What? Why?
Howdy.
Why? Okay, first of all, who put the frog on my head?
Oh, that was just to help protect you on your way here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel a little bit on edge now, so...
Oh, that's fine. I get it. Anyway, welcome to my little part of the woods. It's nice to meet y'all.
And who are you?
I'm Dixie Tweety.
Fucking god damn it. Okay. Why do you live in this hell fog?
Well, because I can protect my friends. Don't see too many humans coming around here trying to, catch us, anything like that. So we're all just kind of relaxing, having fun. I provide a respite in the forest for any travelers that are of good, or at least good intentions.
So me.
Well, all three of you.
Well, you're fucking evil.
I have considered evil things. I have not done anything directly evil yet.
Still evil. And he's just a menace to society. So...
Regardless.
Me?
Yes.
Regardless, none of you have actively harmed nature
No.
in like a major way.
Okay, fuck off.
Which is really what I only care about. And none of you have actually hurt a frog that I know of.
No.
No.
Okay.
Suppression?
So-
So, my name is Dixie Tweety. I'm Queen of the Frogs.
Dixie
One on
Tweety.
my head.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I'm DeGale.
Nice to meet you, DeGale. And she starts to like go down into the water and kind of like swim over. She stays like in the water though, which like you look at her feathers, like they don't look grimy, but they definitely look like a bird that should not be swimming in water.
Right.
Hmm.
Can I just roll like a perception check and an insight check?
What do you want to know?
If this area is real, and to make sure like
Roll me an Arcana check to see if this place is real or if it's some magical thing.
God damn it. 10. 4.
Yeah. It seems real. You're walking around, like, the creatures are moving like real creatures. They're talking. I mean, everyone's kind of like looking at you a little bit, like from time to time.
Insight check to see if they have like any like murderous intent.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Like
Yeah. No, you're super untrustworthy, so I will also roll.
Another 10.
I mean, they seem pretty on the level. I mean, obviously it's hard to trust anyone that's nice in this fucking forest that you haven't already met.
Mm-hmm.
So, do that what you will, but they seem pretty on the level.
I don't trust.
Did you say that out loud? Okay, I didn't think so. I think that doesn't sound like Boldaius.
Okay,
That was where I got. So, the fog don't come too close around here, so you're free to take a rest. You all look like you need it. Feel free to hop in the pond if you want.
What keeps the fog away over here?
Oh, it's my pond.
What about it?
I don't know. Could be weather, could be magical. I don't know. I found this pond when I was a little baby. I was getting followed by some large cat. So, I made sure this was a safe space for me. And then once I figured out I could protect myself pretty well, made it a safe space for everyone. Even the ghost of Ollpheist has never come over here.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because he might be chasing us.
13. Insight check.
Yeah,
On
I wanna.
Whenever she said the ghost of Ollpheist has never been here.
Yeah, no, straight up. You can roll too. But, yeah, she seems pretty truthful. I mean, what do you get?
8.
Yeah, she seems completely truthful. I mean, you get the feeling that, like, she might be a little bit more powerful than she's letting on.
Mm-hmm.
But in a humble way, not in like I'm hiding this from you so I can jump and surprise you later.
Okay.
I understand y'all might not be too trustworthy, I'm not too trustworthy in this kind of place, but I mean, my frogs went to protect you. Hard to find you, but for a moment there, y'all seemed very easy to find. I'm here as kind of a gift to an old friend of mine.
And
Actually, two friends.
Those people are.
Do you know of Azala?
We just saw him.
Okay.
Oh, well, tell him I say hi next time. See him.
Mm-hmm.
And Nemea. It's really weird. They both kind of reach out to me to make sure I get you guys get somewhere more safe. You must be real important. I haven't talked to them in a long time.
How long was it before? What, 20 minutes? We met them back to back?
No, it's the.
That was at the very beginning of the day. Nemea was towards like the middle of the day, towards later, and now you're towards like nighttime. Sorry.
So like 5 hours.
Yeah, between, around, ish.
My course is like 12 hours. Sure.
I'm getting sick of this.
Okay.
What do you mean?
We got assistance. Why are you sick of it?
Getting dropped in on.
This wasn't really us getting dropped in on. We dropped it on somebody else.
I'm just here to. So they told me they couldn't chill out with y'all or protect you for like the night or whatever. They can only be here for so long before shit starts popping off. So they asked me to wherever you guys ended up to kind of move my area around so that I could offer you all some respite.
Okay.
Well, that is needed because I keep getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, I recommend taking a dip in the water. It's very cleansing mentally.
You know, Zanis isn't in the mood to argue. He fucking gets off, shakes over, and goes in the water.
Clothes on?
Yes.
Okay. So whenever you hop into the water, At first, it's like slimy and like you're going in swamp water.
Mm-hmm.
Like it at first, almost like hopping into a hot tub where it's like, ooh, that's real hot. Like it's like, ooh, that is not. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Okay, yeah.
He probably gets about halfway in and realizes that he actually is still wearing his clothes.
And then after that halfway point, this feels so fucking nice. This is like almost like an active like hydro massage on like you.
He's like fucking shows his fucking robe off. He's like, fucking get this shit.
Got it. So as you kind of like strip and like throw your clothes down, this is on top of. Do you have the necklace on still?
Yes.
This is the most relaxed you've probably ever been.
I think I'm just gonna stay here forever.
Oh, can't do that.
Fuck.
More than welcome to.
You'd prune up a little bit, buddy.
You know, that would be the least of my concerns.
And once you have kind of fully submerged yourself, remove all points of sanity, and you'll be able to get a long rest.
Yes.
Without any issues. So you see him instantly like rejuvenated and relaxed.
Okay.
Like good vibes, tremendously good vibes from this area.
They're not lying. Holy shit.
I'm gonna go find like a little secluded area where no one's around.
Or if not.
Or where there's less frogs.
Okay.
No to get in there.
So, as the frogs are kind of noticing that you don't want them around, as you're just like trying to find a spot where they're everywhere. It's like a community pool.
Yeah.
Like they're everywhere. Or it's a bathhouse in Rome. Like it's like a shit ton of people. Or frogs. So they all kind of like notice that and kind of like swim over to another side. And so they kind of open up the side for you guys. So you could be by yourself at least 10 feet away from him.
Good.
And you get in?
Yep.
Same thing with you. Remove all sanity points. You are going to get a full rest and you will not be bothered by visions. As even your glove relaxes on you. Like you could take the glove off if you wanted for a second.
No.
Okay. You don't have to. You just notice that it's like
Never coming off.
It's like its grip on you just kind of like relaxes.
It's never coming off.
And you get a lot of your sensations back. That kind of went away with the pain. You're not feeling pain right now, but to get utter relaxation, you have to be able to feel that, and those feelings come back for a small amount of time.
I enjoy them while they last, and then I bottle up my feelings again.
Okay. Counterspell.
I'm gonna take the whatever it was, the emblem, whatever you want to call it, from the man, the medallion.
Oh yeah, the amulet.
Yeah, the amulet. I'm gonna take it off and put it on. Humility for a second,
Okay.
so I can have a conversation with Vigil.
Okay. As you put it on Hema Willy shuts down.
Is he still standing?
No.
Is he
He
falling?
collapses backwards into a safe area, but yes. Hema Willy is now unconscious. Not glowing. Seemingly mute of all color and energy.
I'm assuming this is a loud fucking
Thud?
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay, fair.
Actually, what's your passive perception? It's -5 to that.
10.
So 5.
No, it's 15 normally.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah. So, yeah. With 10 there, what's your passive perception? -5, because you have disadvantage.
6.
Okay. You're there. You guys, you'll hear it. You just may not care. Because it's instead of it being like a large tree crashing, it's more along the lines of like a rock kind of rolling down a hill.
Please not with my foot.
A smaller rock.
Yeah.
It's being very annoying.
But yeah. That happened. So you guys can obviously see it as well.
I like look over. It's like, DeGale, did you break him?
We'll take the amulet off then.
Power's back up.
Oh no, he's fine.
Weird.
I apologize for that.
For what?
For temporarily shutting you off.
Oh, I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. And
Okay.
hey, why don't you relax? Just sit down, enjoy.
Immediately, just like he was already sitting, or he was laying down, and now he's sitting up.
Okay.
And he gets like a little bit of air as he does.
Does it kick up?
God. Thanks. Just pat
I want to see
on the
him
back.
really do a cannonball.
Just relax, bud.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just sit down right next to him with my back off of me
Okay.
and the amulet next to it. Hey, Vigil.
Yeah? Howdy. Hey, buddy. Howdily doodly.
Do you know anyone named Dixie Tweedy?
Yeah. What is that?
We have encountered them.
Oh, good for you.
We're at their pond.
Yeah, they're very nice. They were always nice to me. In both forms.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
How old?
I don't know. They're from the Great War, so... At least. They fought in the Great War.
Okay.
They didn't really have a side. They seemed to always fight for the good reasons, though. But mostly kind of out of self-preservation. I haven't been able to put a name to what they are. They kind of drift between things.
So, what were they whenever you last saw them?
They take the form of a bird person.
Like a canary?
Yeah.
Okay. Were there anything else that they were beforehand, or just mostly canaries?
So the issue with them is they're kind of like the living embodiment of like magic.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard to just like, they can do really whatever they want.
Got it.
But they seem to follow virtues like hope and goodwill.
Okay.
They're very sweet.
That kind of explains why she said that she moved the pond where we were going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that means you're probably not even... That's why this is weird.
Yeah, we also had a run-in with, I don't know if you can see, but Zanis is a old female.
Oh, how'd that go?
She gave us the amulet
Oh, that's good.
that nullifies things that can contact us with through divination.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll still be able to contact you because it's going to be real hard to get past the kind of power that I have. So, you could wear it. I can still get a hold of you, or vice versa.
Okay, that's a good thing to know because I made sure I took it off just in case that was
Got it.
a possibility. Okay, and we're not too far from what? We're not too far from.
Oh, well, I said that means you guys may not even be on this plane, or the plane you were on.
What plane are we on?
Oh, you're probably in one. So you're probably in her demi-plane, a plane between the Feywild and the material plane. And with that, we're gonna go to break.
Oh, get my brain's finally putting the pieces together. Fuck!
Hi. Well, welcome to Mirror Time, where she just
All
is
Mira,
DeGale.
all the time.
Unsubscribe.
I just did.
Subscribe for more mirror in your face as she puts her butt on her chest.
Okay, this is the miracle minute. Oh wait.
No words, Mirror. No words.
Coward, stage fright, bitch.
Pussy.
Jesus Christ!
He can't help us here.
Do you not have any words? Huh? Words.
Speak, Mira! Speak!
Sleep, Dad. Shut the fuck up.
She's like, I'm not hungry. I don't fucking talk for food.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. My name's Landan Harrison. I'm your friendly neighborhood DM. I have Adam Hollis with me. I got Gary Brown. And I got Crowe. I just said Crowe.
I'm just Crowe.
Just Crowe.
I don't have a first name anymore.
Just Crowe things.
Just crowing around.
And as we delve back into the world with your conversation.
Ew!
Damn. Zanis isn't
He
the
just
only one.
spurted all over the fucking couch, man.
I'm glad none of that was on camera.
No, it probably looks way worse on camera, to be honest.
Probably.
You know, I can't continue this without him. Oh, I thought you went to the bathroom. I was like, well,
Sick. Alright.
Doesn't change seats.
Please don't
You
be a
expect me
pain
to
in the
like-
ass to fix.
No, I know. It was a joke.
Alright.
So... As we delve back in with your conversation with Vigil.
Right. Okay, so we're in between the planes of the material and the Fae.
Yeah, it's called a demi-plane. It's like when you're kind of on a plane, kind of not. It's like not a full plane, but it's like enough to be like considered a plane. You know?
Okay.
Kind of like demigod. You're not a god, but like you're almost a god.
Right. Okay, so where does this demi-plane lead to?
Wherever she wants it to be.
She?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dixie Tweety.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, that's all I had to ask.
Okay.
I just had to...
You're good. I'll be around. Enjoy your time while you're there.
Appreciate it. Thanks, John.
Right. Bye. As he fades away from your thoughts.
And then I'm going to take off most of my clothing.
Beach episode!
And then
Pond episode.
I'll step in.
Yep. Yep. So you step in, and then once you get basically fully submerged and relaxed, as the same kind of feelings overcome you as well, you will lose all sanity points, and you will be able to get a long rest, and you are feeling rejuvenated. All your exhaustion points also go away if you had them. Everyone, so you know.
As soon as I feel rejuvenated, I get the fuck out of the water.
Okay.
I still don't trust anybody.
Like, you still need to take a long rest, but now you're capable of doing so.
Yeah.
Without being interrupted.
Gotcha.
But it does seem like nighttime, and you see Dixie Tweety's like getting stuff together has like a little like campsite for you guys, so it's not like in the camp, but it's like close by. It's like this area is a good like. The pond itself is a good like 30 yards. Like it's like a pretty solid pond, and then it's almost like a little campground outside of it, where it's like the shoreline.
Are some of these drones different colors?
Yeah, all sorts of colors.
Okay.
But you notice the water's not poisonous, even though it's like standing water. Like it's just relaxing. So something in there probably nullifies it.
You mentioned Dixie Tweedy is setting up a camp. I'm gonna go help her.
When I say set up, I mean kind of like snap her fingers and things start happening. But she appreciates the thought.
See Dixie Tweedy get out of the water. It's like, and then just.
Yeah, you see her kind of like grab a few things, and then as you go to help, they just disappear and it creates itself. Oh, I appreciate it, honey, but I'm doing all right. I appreciate it. Well, I set up a camp for you all because I know you might not want to share it with some frogs, so I thought I'd give you all your own kind of space and privacy. But yeah, if you need anything, I'll be on my throne. But it was nice to meet y'all.
Thanks.
No problem. Not Boldaius making thanks sound like an insult.
Thanks. Hey, Zanis, you don't sleep, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I go bed.
Immediately. Like, as soon as you're like, I want to go to bed, lights out. Deep REM sleep immediately.
Wake me up if something happens.
Considering the fact that everything up in this forest apparently can kick my ass, I think I'm gonna do that.
Go. Go sleep.
Immediately.
Good luck with that, because I'm snoring so fucking loud right now.
Yeah, no, immediate sleep. It doesn't even matter. Like, he starts snoring, you're like, oh, how the fuck am I gonna...
It's like, Doc, I've been around you for long enough to where like, I find ways to go to sleep.
Zanis.
He watches to see if Dixie Tweedy goes to sleep.
Doesn't seem to. She just kind of keeps lounging and just looking up.
Does everything else seem to kind of rest?
Yeah, no, everyone's like winding. You guys, like, you get the feeling that a lot of these creatures probably don't need sleep, but to be like courteous of all of you guys, they're pretending to sleep and they're pretending to like die down.
What nice fucking guys. They're gonna kill us.
So I'll kind of like, I'll make my way towards Dixie Tweedy.
Okay. Well, hi, sweetie. What's going on?
I feel like you may have answers to questions that I have about things.
Well, that's fake, and I was sure you can find answers anywhere. Sure. How can I help?
What's in the middle of this fucking fog?
The fog?
Yeah, the stuff that we're making our way through right now.
Oh.
Where are we going?
That'd be the center of Ollpheist, the capital.
What's there? Feels like it has to be something wildly dangerous for it to be this hard to even get there.
True. I mean, the person who kind of runs the whole place is vampiric in nature. Just like just about everyone else that lives there.
Oh, this just sounds better and better.
Is there something specific you're trying to get out?
I guess, like, the further we've gone through the fog, the worse things have gotten.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to figure out if, when we leave the fog, are we just going to die because we're going to have been getting our ass kicked the entire time in the fog, and when we come out of the fog, there's going to be more stuff to kick our ass.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to grant some respite for you all.
Well, I know that, but then we'll still have fog to travel through, won't we?
Yeah, but you're about, how long you been traveling in the fog?
It was like a day and a half.
Really? Y'all, day and a half?
Maybe longer than that.
I was like,
I slept for a little bit.
I mean, the distance you've, because the fog's roughly 50 miles. And you're like almost there. Probably have like a mile or two left. So, I mean, I wouldn't. Day and a half, that's pretty impressive.
We're gonna die 99.9% of the way through this fog.
It's like those times where somebody's trying to break a fucking obsidian block with their fist, and then they're like right at the end, somebody hits them. So, okay. So you know Vizalda.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware of the deal that I made with him? Has that been made known to you?
Nah, Vizala tends to keep to himself. He does a pretty good job of being respectful of other people's privacy.
God damn it, Adam. Okay, well then, I guess that question's nullified by that.
I mean, I can try.
I gave him free reign over using my name. Because at the time I thought it was only important because it was related to a guy who was a mayor of the town. And then I found out that my brother's one of the greatest strategic minds in military ever. So...
Carrick?
That's my half-brother.
Oh. I see. Well, seems you come from a lineage of greatness then. There's something to take out of that.
Great evil, I guess.
Carrick was never evil.
It didn't sound that way in what I read.
History's a fickle bitch. People who win get to write the stories, and people who have dirt on others get to write whatever the hell they want. So history books are about as useful as, I don't know, a story from one of your friends. You don't really know what you can trust from history. Information's all in perspective.
All of Zanis, this is like just like face sinks as he thinks of all of the books that he's read.
I mean, knowledge is power, but, you know. Carrick wasn't too terribly awful. He was more of a necessary evil. He did what he had to, from my perspective. Could have been way worse. I don't know. Like I said, I only know what I know.
Can I tell that from the way that she's speaking that she was present?
Oh, yeah. No,
Okay.
like, she's, like, saying, oh, I know Carrick, is like saying, oh, I knew Napoleon. Like...
I was there when Alexander the Great was born.
I saw him cut the Gordian knot. Like, I was there.
Cite.
Rich. I was there when it was written. Cold line.
So you were there then?
There. I was involved in the Great War. Yes.
We cannot avoid being very powerful people.
Well, that's part of your greatness then. Seems like you're making friends with a few of them.
So far, I don't expect it to continue.
Well, I think if you can't become friends with someone, make sure your other friends can.
Okay, another question.
Another
How
answer.
does one make people they're traveling with actually enjoy their company?
Well, you figure out what they like. You try to apply yourself to their interests and then figure out what's going on with them. Like, be compassionate. I mean, you don't have to actively, be a therapist for them, but being an ear for someone and just allowing yourself to be known as someone who legitimately cares, because if you're asking me about it, that means you must care. I mean, even if it's for just getting along, maybe not the best friends forever friendship, at least it's a start. Do you know what they like to do?
As far as I can tell, their main interests are in finding ways to be a problem to the world around them.
Well, then I think you might not understand them. I think maybe trying to look from their perspective, what's been going on with them. Work on empathy instead of sympathy or reasoning. If you try to logic everything, you're not going to know a damn thing in this world. But if you let yourself slip a little bit from time to time and feel what other people are feeling, even if it hurts, sometimes they can make the world a bit of a better place.
Another question.
I'm here for it.
Did you know Carrick's father, also known as my father?
No. He never talked about it. We had a few conversations in passing, and when I told him to fuck off and not touch my area, he was like, alright. So after that kind of interaction, he gained a little bit of respect for me, and likewise, he's a very interesting individual. But his familial ties are not very known.
My father went under the name Verora, at least when he was my father.
Doesn't ring any bells, unfortunately. I might be able to look around, but I'm kind of stuck in the fog. It's safer that way. Got a lot of people who don't like me because I tend to do what I want. And that's okay. The people I do keep around me, I do care about. And you look at all the frogs who are like, some of them are like listening in, some of them are just like looking, like almost like crocodiling in the water, just like one.
Zanis like gets shaken out of this conversation for a second. It's like
a grung, like a little like electric blue grung is just like sitting in the water like this, just eyes up. And whenever you make eye contact with him, he goes, "Well."
Oh, hi guys.
They all wave.
They're awake. Didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they don't actually sleep. These are just spirits. They aren't actual frogs.
Good lord.
No, when spirits of nature, either mortal or immortal, pass on from whatever they were doing, they tend to end up here if they're good, or at least respectful. So if you respect nature, you could end up here having a grand old time for eternity.
Well, I'm glad I haven't made decisions that I considered in the past.
Oh, that's good. And try not blasting any trees while you're at it.
Damn it.
She gives a slight chuckle. You're just lucky that he's one tough fucker.
Yeah.
All those trees are, to be honest.
I was having a very bad day.
It happens. As long as you just say sorry at some point to a tree, he'll pass along the message.
Seeing it's like he's gonna like make sure to remember that, and then as soon as this conversation's over, he's gonna go find a tree.
Okay. You have any other questions, sweetie?
I can't do it, Adam. No, I don't think so. No.
You sure?
Nothing that... I'll have more questions the next time I see you, I'm sure.
Alright. I don't know when that'll be, but
Me either, but we seem to be a magnet for this kind of thing.
well, if you get back in the fog, I'll probably see you again. But if not, it was nice to meet you. And I'd try to get some sleep while you can. Because trust me, you're gonna need it.
Okay. He starts heading towards the
tree?
the tree first, then the camp.
Okay.
Just walks to the tree and just goes, apparently you guys talk a lot. Can you please tell the tree that I shot?
What? You hear it.
Oh.
What?
I may have blasted one of your friends. Could you pass along the message that I apologize?
Was that Frank? He was talking about an ache on his ass.
Oh, a what?
An ache on his ass.
Maybe? I didn't...
Alright, I'll go tell him some whippersnapper said sorry. Bye. And you see him grow legs and walk away.
Do we sleep through that?
If you want to.
Gotta wake up.
Okay.
You know, saying sorry is a very weird thing.
You get a very good feeling. Like, you know that feeling whenever like you're watching a video of like something super like wholesome and you can just get a good feeling,
Okay.
or like you do something that's like really good like for someone, like you just get a really good feeling all of a sudden, almost like you gained reputation points from like a video game, like you gain points in alignment going towards good.
He goes and he walks over to the camp.
Okay. Does he try to sleep?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Yeah. Immediately.
Damn, what a great lookout.
Dixie Tweety is actually, looking out for you all. As morning comes to you all, Dixie Tweety is no longer there.
Of course.
The pond is gone.
Yep, I figured.
But you're in a very similar place, and the fog is very light in this area. You see almost like remnants of some sort of campground that you were sleeping on, kind of. It's kind of already disappeared. Everything's a haze, but you feel fully rested. It wasn't a dream.
Do I feel the pull towards...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you all start to follow?
Yeah, how about you? Oh, Dixie said that we were only a mile or two out. We might just want to full speed it.
Okay.
All right.
You messed up back on. Back on.
Your clothes were on. Everyone's was clothed again.
Zanis would have put his back on before he
Yeah.
went to bed.
Ain't no way I'm gonna be caught off guard.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I just hop on the Himo lift.
Cool. All right.
When you got your wheel?
Did you put the amulet on?
It's in my back still.
Okay. Huh?
You got your wheel?
Sure.
Alright, we're going to pick up the pace here, so just making sure.
He puts on the tiny wheel from his original form as he just almost like a tiny unicycle hops on it.
Just imagine just like this, like little tiny wheel with like two little like bipedals. Like,
and then a fucking massive, almost like a hill giant on top of it.
Well, Boldaius, you're leader.
So follow.
That's what we're gonna do.
You take 3 steps and you're out of the fog. As the fog immediately, as if appearing out of a smoke show. There was a wall of fog, and now it is behind.
That was Mira opening the door to the bathroom.
The fuck you say to me, little shit?
That could happen again.
As you enter, you see both of the moons are very close. Almost as if they're a few miles away. Way closer than it's ever been. Cohon hangs. There's sunlight. Cohon hangs in the middle of the sky.
This is
during broad daylight.
How do I feel about this?
Well, I'm about to explain this because the haze that is starting to circle around you, you see that the sky is full of that backdrop. It is full of stars. You can see constellations. You can see all sorts of bright stars and different colors. You see a nebula. You see things you've never thought possible. Things that make the divine seem small. Everything that breaks your scientific brain is immediately broken. Magic or nah, this shit is nutso. As you look around, you see the plant life is gray. It seems devoid of all life, but still growing. Everything seems very, very mundane. Everything else seems normal. It just seems overly normal. Kind of like how after years of looking at grass, you no longer see the grass is green. It's just, oh shit. One day you look at the grass and you're like, that's a really green grass. It's just like gray. It's like grain kind of. It's like kind of yellowish. It looks dead. But it's still growing. It seems healthy. You see large pieces of wheat in the distance blowing in the wind. The wind seems to act normally. There's no rise or fall. The temperature is a little bit on the cooler side, probably around mid-50s, light wind. Everything seems all right. There's like a blanket of clouds in certain parts of the sky. It's mystifying just looking at it. And your glove stops.
Can I see the tower?
You roll me a perception check.
So that was my first question.
Everyone can, because you know you're looking for a tower.
8, because I'm really good at rolling.
No. You just don't. It's either too far in the distance or you just can't see it.
Shit.
You should be proficient in it. You're an elf, aren't you? Or you're a half elf.
It's 9.
9. Can't see shit.
17.
No. You see, in really, really far away, you see like a distant silhouette. But you can't really tell what it is. It's hard to tell. The lighting is weird. Everything is weird here. It's hard to get a grasp on what is what.
Mm-hmm.
But as you guys are kind of looking around, you notice you're kind of like on a hilltop. And as you look down, you see probably about half a day's journey. There seems to be some village.
Okay. Well, this is trippy.
Let's try going forward.
Okay.
I see some type of silhouette. Something very large, very far. So, it might be what you're looking for, Boldaius. Diabolus.
What direction?
Oh shit, that was to me. Forward. It's like it's just very, very far forward.
Yeah, I just start going forward. I'll just be making like routine checks to see if I can see what he's seeing.
So, as you start to descend, you're recognizing there's wildlife here, but they're not acting like normal. Rabbits are just looking. Deer just stop and stare. Some walk towards, some just kind of chill. They don't fall like you see coyotes who usually just avoid humans at all cost. Looking, sniffing close, but not actively follow. What was that noise? Chewing on something?
No. She's like right underneath my leg, so.
No, it sounds like she's chewing on something. Like, not like something hard, but she's like licking her lips. Sounds like running water. Anyway, so you all continue down, but these animals are just watching. No, not in this campaign.
Hey, can you do the thing? You talk to animals.
Oh, right. I cast it.
Okay.
And I look at one of the animals. Whatever's around.
Okay. You see a coyote.
Why are you staring at us?
Colors.
Oh. Just is that new?
Mm-hmm. And he looks down at like his paws. He looks around. Everything's pretty devoid of color except for like the skies.
And we don't look like we're devoid of color.
No, you guys look at each other. You're actually like kind of shining pretty much with like life and color, which is very funny for this group.
We have color.
Yeah, I can see that. And everything else here is just shades.
Yeah, shades of gray. Pretty much. There's 50
Yeah.
shades of them. Yeah.
So I'm definitely confused. So.
Yeah.
We did it again, Caine.
No, I know. It's happened a few times this session. Where are you going?
We're looking for the tower.
You say that, he like shrinks back. Good luck. He turns and starts running away.
What?
You guys saw the coyote kind of turn tail?
With tail in between legs, or just?
Not in between legs. Pretty close. It's middle ground. It was going for speed. It wasn't going to sulk. But it definitely felt uncomfortable.
Got it. Well, let's continue forward, I guess.
I never stopped.
They don't like what's in that tower.
Sounds about right. I mean, this area is definitely very off-putting, so...
If he does not act nicely to me after we go through this shit with him...
Oh, I'll be surprised if I live.
Same.
As you all descend down and continue on,
You're running alongside, going to be walking right through a village, essentially. Do you continue through the village?
Is there anything of note in the village?
From a distance, no. Is my door closed?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Thank you. Not that you can tell. You do notice that there's life, like people are alive and around.
Kind of people.
It's not decrepit. Are you getting closer?
Yeah.
So
I
as
run through. Yeah.
okay,
Still devoid of color.
Mhm. So the people, as they start to appear, all seemingly human. It's very Tim Burton-esque, in which they all have gaunt faces. They're very large-eyed humans with pale skin. They seem to have this look of dread on their face at all times.
Are they cattle?
Roll me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
I mean, probably, but at the same time, like, the way that they're, like, talking and acting, not that they're, like, indifferent about it, but they seem to have their own personalities and lives. So they don't seem to be intimidated by their surroundings. They've come to accept it. So define that as cattle, if you will, but there's definitely some fight left in them.
Okay. I mean, are they just like there for
that you don't know?
Vampires to
That you don't know, but you can take the assumption with what I said. That they could defend themselves, and probably have on a few occasions. You do see some of them are pretty wounded, scarred, and some of them look pretty weathered. Some of them are wearing holy symbols, and the holy symbols have color.
recent wounds?
No, none of them are recent.
I'm going to use disguise self to just make myself look devoid of color.
Okay. He's gray. Human?
It's just myself, just
Oh,
devoid of color.
okay. Okay, he is now gray.
Did you do that?
Hmm?
The gray?
Yeah. Because I probably look the brightest out of everyone here. So, even though I'm pretty dark.
Are we continuing Boldaius?
No, stop.
So he's chewing on a ring. Yep. You guys, fuck you, Mira. As you guys are going through, you see children playing, kind of running along the street. You see a few kids with like toy swords, just glorified sticks, just kicking the shit out of each other with them, like kicking the shit out of each other. Like they look like they're training almost.
Hell yeah.
But they're still having fun. Like they get hit and they're like, "Ow, fuck, ah!" And it, like charges back in.
Good lads.
So like there's still life here. It's just different than what you're used to. It kind of reminds you of Zokoivier, like the entire world that you're used to before you guys got into this adventure and met all these colorful people, good and bad. Like everything is this is more along the lines of what you're used to. Everything's just got grayscale on it.
Oh yeah.
So you go through and there are people staring at you guys. Some of the kids are in awe. There's a few teenagers that are just like almost like following a little bit through town. A lot of the adults, some of them are like sheltering their kids, telling them to come inside. Some of them are just staring. Some give a nod. Some just... You're getting a lot of mixed responses.
Just keep going.
Pay no mind.
Yeah.
Can I call over one of the teenagers that starts to kind of like follow a little bit?
Sure. this younger boy, black hair, kind of to probably about his nose, real disheveled, gaunt face, very, very big eyes with this like he's like 6'2", he's very tall, but he's very slender. As he like runs over to you, motioning to him, and he's like, "Hello, can I help you?"
Okay. I asked the coyote about this. He ran away, so.
Takes a step back to that.
I can speak with animals sometimes. It's the thing. What's in the tower?
Oh, the Baron.
Okay, who is that?
He rules the land.
Is he like very scary? Is he a dick? What? Do you know anything about him?
Whenever you're like asking more questions, he's like visibly uncomfortable and like looking around a lot. And he goes, "We don't talk about the Baron. It can bring on some, repercussions. But he's got a lot of people in there. It's not just him. He's very thoughtful."
Yeah, one second. I gotta make sure how much gold I have.
I'll pull out the mistletoe and cast good berry.
Okay.
I forgot about it to eat, so.
Tastes like nothing. There's no taste.
Is this there a color on them, or is it just...
Nope. Fills you up.
Okay.
No taste.
Hey,
It's like eating a boba.
I hate those.
There you go.
Nice.
And then toss one to Zanis.
He like catches it as he's about to. He hands 10 gold to the boy.
He just looks at it.
Oh, is this not?
What is that?
It's gold. It's the currency of places outside of here.
We don't use gold.
DeGale, can I have another good berry? I hand it to him. Eat it, it'll fill you up.
You see like the gauntness of his like face immediately like unsink, and like his body like gains like a little bit of not color, but like you can definitely tell like it's energized him a little bit, and he immediately goes, "Thank you so much," and then he grabs a knife and just cuts like instantly, and then you see him take a flask, like a beaker, and start to fill it up, and like he's squeezing it.
What are you doing?
Thank you.
I look back when he's doing that, and I make a Yui with Mike.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm collecting.
Why?
For the Baron.
For food. For more food. As he like squeezes out, you see like his frame start to like slowly.
What the fuck?
And he's like getting a few out. Like you could tell like he probably, if he wasn't draining his blood, he would probably be a pretty large figure. Yeah, no, you said currency. This is kind of what we use for ours.
DeGale, we're coming back here. If we get out of this, if we make it through all of the shit that we have to get through,
You want to save these people?
we're coming back here.
Okay. I will try to stockpile all fucking good berries.
Okay.
Like I'm not going to right now. It's just like just.
And so like as he kind of like drains the last bit, he's still like it doesn't like suck the life energy out of him, but you can tell like that rejuvenation caused him to what he did in response to that drained him a hefty bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he is like just thanking you repeatedly.
Don't thank me yet.
And he just turns around and starts running.
Drop off the bubs.
It just like plops in his face and like starts to like sink in the middle, and you start to see it dissolve.
I kind of like right up next to you, as much as
I'm on top of.
Yeah, I know.
What do you do?
I'm getting that gauntlet.
I'm
getting that cup of blood.
What cup of blood?
Fucking excuse me?
He's taking.
No, he filled a beaker, like a flask.
Yeah.
With it. What cup?
Yeah, that's what it was going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you want
whatever it was.
You want the kid's flask?
The blood.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I want the fucking thing with the blood in it. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you're gonna steal it out of his hands?
Wasn't he like gonna give it to him?
No.
Oh, alright.
No.
All
So
right.
essentially, okay, to clear up anything, he was bleeding himself, so that's money for them. So he's gonna go use that for trade and currency.
Alright. Okay.
So he's doing that. I mean, you guys can ask around and figure more out about it if you wanted.
As I hated everything about that, can you make more of those?
He sits over here with like 4 more.
I have 5 more, but yes, I can. But I absolutely need to.
Well, I would like to give them to some people. We can quite literally give them money by just giving them berries.
Okay. So
Damn, infinite money glitch? Hello?
so I pull off the last 5 and I'll.
I start looking for the people who look the worst off.
No. They all look like shit.
I know they all look like
now
shit.
he's the only one who doesn't look like it's on death's door. Like they all look like they're going to like.
Then I go for children, who like the children who look the worst.
Okay. So.
That sounded so bad.
I know it did.
Okay. Oh wait. Sorry. Cool.
Oh, it's color.
Yeah. Continue. So.
Wait, does the blood have color?
Yes. You're going to a kid for information?
No.
Oh, you're just gonna feed a kid?
I'm just gonna give him a good berry.
Okay. There's a few kids around. There were the 2 that were training, and then there's like a boy and a girl playing like dolls in the house.
I'll give all 4 of them each.
As soon as you give them good berries, they start bleeding themselves.
I hate it, but
In front of you.
I hate it, but I do it.
Okay. As they all start bleeding themselves, the little girl starts bleeding herself too much, and she is starting to pass out.
Hop off. And I will cast Cure Wounds on this child. Make sure she doesn't die.
I want you to make me a d20 roll, please.
19.
Okay, it succeeds. As you notice the color from your cure wounds, like the verdant green to like heal, becomes mute, and whatever you roll is halved.
So, 3.
Okay. As she gets life back into her, she looks a little better. She restored more than she would have had, but she doesn't try and bleed herself again. She's just trying to collect all that was there.
Mm-hmm.
As they all like viciously do this very quickly and then immediately start running home, seemingly to their parents.
Yeah, before she like completely runs off,
Yeah.
I'm going to like make sure I'll grab like some. Fuck it, I'll just like rip some of my sleeve off.
Okay.
And I'll wrap wherever she cut herself at.
Mm-hmm.
Now, be sure to not overdo it. Pat her on the head.
Thanks, mister.
And then she sprints off.
Mommy.
We got money. And I climb back on top of Female Willie and
Got it.
are we done?
We can leave.
Okay, cool.
You got to
Fine.
see all of that. Makes your mouth water a little bit.
I'm leaving.
Like the first one, it was like, because he's a bigger creature, a lot. When you saw her like drain herself, it was like, could have been me. That like icky thought just enters your mind.
As soon as we like get a decent distance away from that town, Zanis throws up.
Okay. Just like vomit, a little bit of ichor in there, some coagulated blood. Disgusting things.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever witnessed.
Then you've never looked in a mirror.
As you hear
My God.
Pashu appear from behind.
And as if to get my mind off of it.
Hey, Basher.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Why didn't you stay gone?
Oh, that one hurt. I could say the same thing about you.
Is he green?
He's devoid of all color too.
Okay.
Well, you are the one who died. You could have stayed that way, but no.
Yeah, I persevered through that.
Sorry.
Boldaius, Diabolos.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I
never stopped.
was say, I'm pretty sure he's
Okay.
ditched us. I think we're catching up.
Well, he did stop for a minute. And then,
But then we had the whole thing with the girl, so.
yeah.
I would have left at that point.
Yeah. Okay.
Catch up to
Yeah, hey, buddy.
Diabolos.
What was your name again?
Your mom.
Right.
Tracking along.
Okay. Does anyone like to talk before the next village appears?
At this point, Zanis just wants to get this over with.
The next village that you guys come across is a bit better off. Less farmers and, like ragged, disheveled people. More commoners. Probably merchants, some degree. Huntsmen, like people who are like much better at what they do, or at least get more commerce as you spent a few hours traveling.
My question was going to be like, has it been over an hour?
Yes.
So
Shoot. Like the blue. He's blue, dabba dee dabba die. As you all continue on, the village seems to be structured a little bit better. Cobblestone, clay. There's a lot of mixed kinds of structures, but they're crafted much better. And there seems to be an inn and like an inn/tavern. So.
Everything's still devoid of color?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
even the light from the torches that are out, the flames themselves are kind of dull gray.
Okay. Does it seem like it's getting light, or is this...
Ish. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. The light in the sky is dimming a little bit. It's hard to tell. As you guys are kind of walking in, there's people with horses and a few other, like, mundane creatures, all devoid of color. Kind of just walking through. Everyone just kind of stops and looks at you. It's kind of like an old Western when the weird guy walks in.
I just want to, like, stop the closest person to me.
Yeah, okay.
And
There's a younger male, about 26-ish. Definitely weathered. He looks like he's been through some shit, but also looks like he's seen his fair share of battles and has a holy symbol on his chest.
hey, question.
Hello, answer.
How far till the next village?
Few hours travel.
Will we make it there before nightfall?
Yes, probably.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'll hop down and
I keep going after that conversation ends.
Okay.
what's the holy symbol?
Oh,
If you don't mind answering, sorry.
no, that's fine. This is the symbol of Sultania.
Oh. Why do you pray to her?
Gotta pray to someone, especially in days like these. But really, the only one to give a shit about us humans. So figured I'd pay the respect back. Plus, she helps in battle.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the information. I'll pat him on the shoulder and we'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
As soon as you heal him, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just immediately starts bleeding his life force to accumulate wealth.
In half, are you taking the lower portion or the higher, like whatever?
Round down.
Round
Yeah.
down. Okay, so 2.
2? Okay. Yeah. It's not much, but he gets a hefty bit out.
Same thing. Make sure he doesn't bleed out.
Oh, no, he's fine. He's done this a lot, so.
Figured.
You see, like, there are multiple, like, marks and stuff. You notice, though, whenever he does the cut, it's a bit more surgical. There's a legitimate scalpel for it. But yeah. So as you hop back on your mount, skedaddle away. Everyone catches up. Unless, do you do anything, Zanis? Okay, you all catch up, continue on. As the darkness starts to encroach, the woods become more lively around you, as it's drifting from these, like, kind of hilly plains to a more deadwood kind of area, as these branches seem to come alive, moving, swaying. The creaks start to sound like words themselves are being spoken from the trees, and not in any way you've ever heard the trees. As these deafening winds start to pick up, moving the trees sporadically. The wind doesn't make sense to you. It definitely doesn't make sense to you, which you're the windy boy. Doesn't make sense to you. It's literally changing in the air. Like, you're almost feeling a wind from both sides at times.
So this cavalcade of nature just impressioning you all. I need you all to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm so good at these.
Is this because of the wind, or is it because of something else?
It's kind of everything.
Everything.
Everything. This isn't. So what'd you guys get?
Dirty 20.
What'd you roll? Adam?
17.
Okay, great.
What'd you get?
5.
You two. You're uneasy, but you're determined to get where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
I persevere through my disgust.
Yeah, you're distracted enough to not be put off because you're also determined wanting to get this over with and figure this shit out. Because you're not okay with this. The wind specifically is the wind specifically is making you uncomfortable. You know how wind works.
Mm-hmm.
You know how most weather works. This, being the way it is, puts you off so badly. This doesn't feel like normal air to you. This seems fictional. It seems fake. This isn't how actual air works. And it is putting a sinking feeling in your stomach. But as you all continue on, you're getting through these dead forests in which the trees are actively moving towards you. You see some of them seemingly like treants walking towards you, not approaching, but walking towards. You see a few large, like sticks, maybe 3 feet tall, start standing up, walking and following you all. They stay away. They don't approach and they don't attack, but they're definitely watching you throughout the forest. Anyone do anything?
I'll stop and get off.
Okay.
We should really keep going.
Yeah, DeGale, let's not stop here. I don't think this is safe.
Okay. I'll just yell towards one of them then.
Okay.
Is there a reason why you're following us? If it understands.
You hear a cacophony of those like screaming branches almost as the wind is wisping through and blowing the branches, as well as this wood is almost like bending inward of itself, almost as if to speak. Roll me an insight check with advantage. And you can add your nature if you're not proficient in insight.
Rolled a 4 and a fucking 3.
Oh my god.
Hella proficient.
8 nature.
So with your 8 nature, the wind blowing still not making any sense, you only hear the screams. You feel the pain for these woods. Something is out there. You're nothing to them. They would easily tear you apart, but something's pushing them back. They would be aggressive, but something is not allowing them.
Got it. Okay. I'll quickly catch back up to them.
Okay. Yeah, as you kind of started to lag behind, as you or almost sitting in your scared state. As he catches up to you all, in the distance you see a town. A larger town. larger than a village. It is an actual town.
Mm-hmm.
As the structure's much better. There's a few very nice buildings you can see in the distance. There seems to be a few guards posted as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's infinitely more economical. As you all start to approach, one of the guards, as he kind of like looks you all up and down, he's in plate mail with a large pike, and he's just looking at you guys, and he goes, I would say halt, but I don't know if you'd listen. Halt?
Stop.
Stop.
Okay. Alright. That's better than I thought. So... You're not from here, are you?
Nope.
Right?
Not entirely.
So... As he takes off his helmet to present a less intimidating figure, as he looks pretty well fed. Like, he looks probably like he's still gaunt,
Okay.
but he looks like, roll me an insight check. That's the best way to do this. Because there's a fucking roll for it, Caine.
15.
Alright.
15 as well.
19.
Fuck you.
You both get the vibe that like he looks like he doesn't eat much. Like he looks very like his muscles are taut. He's skinny, but he kind of has a similar build to me. But like he probably doesn't eat much.
He's a wiry fucker.
Yeah, he's very wiry. You see his face, and you kind of like look at his arms a little bit. Like you get a vibe for like everything that's happened. He doesn't have many cuts on his arm.
Okay.
He doesn't seem that he's like hurting for wealth or food, but also he has a few. So he's definitely done it before. You get the feeling he's probably saving his strength for stuff. He looks like he's also very, very weathered. Like the other people you saw that were weathered and war-torn still showed their age. He's probably 22, but he has the wrinkles of a 35-year-old, like who has been through all the war.
Gotcha.
And he also has a large symbol on his chest. But this is the symbol of a kerosene.
Kerosene?
Kerosene, like shiny, like kerosene.
Okay.
And you would know that's actually one of the gods that Karekit is named after, which is the god of growth, security, and strength.
Okay.
But yeah, then you guys kind of clock the holy symbol because it's the only thing of color, and he's not hiding it either. But everything just starts to click in your brain. You get good vibes from him,
Okay.
generally. You guys, all three of you do.
Is this a person that Vigil would have mentioned before, or like during? Is this? Could this be the fourth person that?
Oh no.
Okay.
He looks like he's pretty talented, but one-on-one, you get any one of you could probably take him.
Gotcha.
It would be a tough fight. Like he might win. Like he would win like 3 or 4 out of 10 times if it was a sparring session.
Gotcha.
He'd probably lose every time to Boldaius, depending on strategies and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Okay.
What if I dump him in another fucking dimension?
Yeah, that could happen. But between all of your skills, you're probably the only one he could, but it'd probably be like 2 out of 10 for you. he would just have to get lucky on a few strikes. You're kind of... Yeah, the more I think about it, there's a very low chance of him actually winning, but he is quite skilled. You get the feeling.
I recognize your holy symbol.
Oh, you do?
Caine?
Yeah, that's the one.
His voice changed.
No, it didn't.
I think it's okay.
No, he's Scottish the whole time.
Okay.
Or my attempt. Alright, so what brings you to the town?
We're passing through. I'd like to stay here for the night if we could.
From his holy symbol, you feel a twang, like a ping almost in your brain and your glove at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
As his holy symbol kind of shing, like a brown, almost shine comes over. And he goes, I don't know if we can... What are you actually here for? As he puts his helmet back on in a defensive manner.
We're on our way to the tower.
Roll me a persuasion check.
$23.
Oh, then you must be high up. We don't see too many of people like you before. Alright, yeah, you're free to stay in the town. Just please behave yourselves and try and stick to the rules, if you would.
Are there any rules that are abnormal that we should know of?
Feeding time is only every midnight. Try and take from the old if you do. But stay away from the children and preferably don't make it loud. And if you make any thralls, please take them out of the town. Don't eat brains, as he looks at you. Or try and conjure up any of your friends.
No.
And try and not...
disgusting.
Try and not bring any of your pack here. And just follow those rules and you're free to go.
I'm getting closer, I'm not
Yeah.
walking up towards him, but I'm trying to get a better look at his mouth whenever he's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have fangs?
Roll me a perception check.
I was trying to clock that at the beginning, but
I know.
Dirty 20.
No fangs, but you can tell.
Any bite marks, scars?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think this might be the last time before it gets to that.
You'll probably want to see the Duchess, though. Just pay your respects and, I don't know.
Where is she?
Middle of town, glass building.
What's the Duchess's name?
Huh?
What's the Duchess's name?
Slovenia.
No.
Do you know a person by, I don't know how you say it. I don't remember.
Talina?
Thokibus.
Talina.
Talina.
Roll me an insight check. Anyone can.
Okay. It's not bad. 16.
Adam, I wish I had your ability.
Now one?
Mm-hmm.
This guy at this point is just trying to get you guys to go on your way because you smell like trouble to this guy. Yeah. He literally called out you all through some sort of divine sense.
Okay.
Do you even care?
No.
Yeah, exactly. He knows that name. The other guard doesn't seem to react at all, but like his eyes like kind of like squint and his head cocks, but not in a major way to where he plays it off to you two as if like he's like never heard of that before, but it's a bit too quick. You get the feeling that he knows that name, but he's also kind of scared of that name.
We don't know your name. We don't intend to be hyper friendly with this person. Location.
He just kind of reverts into like soldier mode, like Buckingham Palace. Does not emote, does not look, and just looks forward. You can see out of self-preservation alone, you get the feeling that he wants you to drop it.
He knows who that is, but he's not going to talk.
I start riding towards the Duchess.
Cool.
Follow.
Oh, you drop this, and he hands you this note.
Thank you.
I'll pull out my Musto, shake it, and cast a bearing. I'll toss him one.
He takes it and puts it in his pocket. Everyone else has devoured it on sight. Puts it in his pocket.
I make sure we're well away from him before I open this note.
Okay. So as you're all writing in, you'll both catch up to him as you kind of like take a look at the note. It says to meet at the mines at 2 a.m.
Is there any place that I've seen that even resembles that?
No, but the note, like on the back, it kind of like gives you an idea that it's past the town. It's like an hour or two past the town.
You better make this quick. Like that show what I asked them about.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
No! Howdy. I'm a slut for candy.
Cherry sour.
It's such a fucking hard slut.
So, as you continue on to the Duchess, you see there's a butler up front, who just seems to be standing guard.
Is the building super fucking lavish?
Not really.
Okay.
You can tell that it definitely is the best building out of all of them, but it's not like gaudy or anything like that. It just looks kind of like more modern, where everything else is kind of like more gothic. Mm-hmm. It definitely sticks out. As you are greeted. Hello. How may I meet your acquaintance? As you see, there's this guy, handlebar mustache. He has a black suit. He's a normal-looking human, a little bit thicker.
Plump?
Not plump, because everyone looks like shit. But he definitely looks a little bit...
plump-ish?
Yeah. Plump adjacent. He definitely looks like he doesn't... Like, and as you're walking through the town, you notice there's more people who just seem to be economically higher. Mm-hmm. Most of them still look pretty gaunt, but you can tell this person probably either comes from a rich family or works for the person in the best-looking building in town.
Yeah.
So he's probably well-fed to a degree, mm-hmm. but no one's really well-fed. That's human. And so, your names?
Boldaius.
Zanis.
My name's DeGale.
It is nice to meet your acquaintances. What shall I owe the pleasure?
We should pay our respects to the Duchess.
Oh, all right. Well, follow me then.
As he opens the door and guides you all in, you notice the inside. It's just a very well put together, like, you get like hotel vibes, like walking into like a normal ass hotel. Or like a motel. Like it's like not crazy, but someone put effort into putting the stuff together, even though it's all fucking gray. You can't really do much of a color palette with gray. So they tried their best. But the furniture isn't like super like lavish or anything. It's not like excessive. And it's definitely been used, so it's not like it hasn't been used at all. As you see the butler say,
well, follow me up the stairs and I will alert the Duchess of your arrival.
And it's his like little skinny legs. He's got bird legs.
He built like a One Piece character.
Yeah. Literally, if you've seen Surf's Up, he's the bird that is like the manager who's...
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
That's the like motion he does with his feet. There's also another cartoon character that is a butler that this is kind of based off of. But yeah, so he goes up, and as you all reach like the upper landing, you see that there's a few different rooms, and he knocks on the door, and then walks through, and then you hear like you kind of hear conversation, but it's like whispered, so it's hard to make out. As he exits the room and he goes,
the Duchess will see you now.
As he grabs the handle, opens it up, and gestures you all in. Who's taking the lead?
I.
Okay, so as you walk through the door, you notice that it's a very quaint room. It looks like an office. There's a lot of like papers that are stacked high. You see a woman sitting there who has kind of her hair in like a messy bun, like it's jet black hair raised up here with like a large pin in it. As you see, she's kind of wearing like a pantsuit that's a bit like it's very modern. Like everything about this screams like, for you people who are from Zulapon, screams very Zulapon-esque. Very business formal. As this is kind of, you've heard story. I mean, you've been around enough. You know that these people exist. They're usually just fucking pricks.
I was a bard.
Yeah, you've been around. You heard stories. Yes. So, as you all enter, she goes, "Oh, hello. 1 second. I forget. Okay. This is the paper. Can you please sign your names here?" And you see in front of you with a quill and ink, there looks to be a little sign-in sheet. You see a few names of just like John Doe and like a bunch of random ass names. Nothing that really pops out to any of your memories.
It's just like it's a straight up sign-in sheet?
Pretty much.
There's no other writing on it?
Nope. It's basically the date, your name, like it's like a straight up sign-in sheet.
Okay.
How recent is the page we're on? Like, is it
It's
just from today?
It's a pretty fresh page. It's a pretty fresh page. Yeah, you see like under like reason for visiting, you see like merchant. You see a transfer for like a guard. Like you see like a bunch of like occupational reasons. There's none that are like for pleasure or anything like that.
Sign mine and just put traveling.
Okay.
I should write the same thing.
Cool. So as you do, she kind of takes it back. She goes, "All right. So it seems you are here traveling. Where are you traveling to?"
The tower.
She like gives like a slight like smirk. Yes.
I'm trying to clock it again. Is this woman a vampire?
Go for it. Perception check.
No, I don't know fucking shit.
24.
You see a fang. You see a fang in the smile. Did you roll perception?
I rolled that one. So.
Got it.
No.
She's very pretty. As she is has very very sharp features. Kind of a hooked nose, but it's very cute. Can't really tell about anything else going on with the pantsuit, and she's sitting down, so it's even hard to tell height. But she like is kind of tall for just sitting in a chair. So you're going to see Sabarian?
I guess.
Yeah. We're here traveling to come to the Baron.
And she like sits back in her chair a little bit. She goes, "Okay. What business do you have with Sabarian?"
Does the name Diabolus ring a bell?
It does. Why do you bring up that name?
What does it mean to you?
There is it's a long story of a child who someone in the castle is the father, nobody knows, in the tower, sorry. But he's the only born vampire in this area, so he holds a lot of interest among multiple parties.
Do you know if this baby had any like orcish features to them?
It is hard to tell. It is just folklore, if you will. Kind of things to keep people up at night.
Gesturing towards.
Well then. Let me see what do you want to roll?
No, I'm just holding it.
Okay. Your fangs then. Do you let them happen?
Yes.
Roll me a d20, please.
I'm preparing to defend myself.
16.
For the first time, your fangs actually shink and they match almost in size with your orcish tusks.
Damn, some very big teeth. You got some teethers.
But anyway. And so this is the first time you guys are actually like seeing it in slow motion. You've seen like flashes, but this is the first time actually seeing it. Okay. Well, Diabolus. It is nice to see you again.
Again.
Well, yes, I am your sister. And with that, we're gonna end the session.
I was waiting for some shit like that.
It's about 2 seconds away from blasting.
So anyways, blasting.
Really good thing you didn't do that.
Yeah.
She's scary.
I'm gonna murder all of them.
Why?
This is disgusting.
Oh yeah, 1000%.